Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 17A called Tilly Tour, and later today I'll be doing Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 17B called Dinner Party. Yeah, it's been 3 months. 3 whole months since I touched on Big City Greens. I definitely talked about it in other videos, but I never done like a review or like a whole video like dedicated to it. And I meant to do Tilly Tour and Dinner Party, like, slash Dinner Party in 2 separate videos in the same day, like a long time ago. Then the Ghost of Molly McGee happened, and then I had that 2-week break, and then just focus on the Ghost of Molly McGee and stuff like that. And now with the Ghost of Molly McGee, I'm on like episode 7, I believe, that came out. I'm still waiting for episode 8, so it can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm still waiting for episode 8, which will be this Saturday in this week. And since tomorrow is Veterans Day, I have a way to, to get out 5 episodes of Big City Greens of Season 1B this week. So today is going to be Tilly Tour / Dinner Party. Tomorrow is going to be Coffee Quest or Bean Quest? Coffee Quest? Yeah. Coffee Quest / Phoenix Rises. And then on Friday it will be Blood Moon, which will be a Halloween special. It's not after Phoenix Rises, but it was October, so Disney just decided to air in October, so I'm fine with it, so I'm gonna do that. And on Saturday is is a Thanksgiving one / Forbidden Feline. I'll talk about it when I get to that review. I don't want to say it's unnecessary, just I want to get to, I'm going to say the episode title right now, Uncaged, which is going to be on Sunday, which I want to get to because that kind of goes together with Phoenix Rises. Those go together, but I understand Blood Moon, Halloween, the Thanksgiving one that I can't remember, something deals or something, I forgot. But Forbidden Feline, they should have made the Thanksgiving like a double episode, just like Blood Moon, the Halloween one. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, so I'm definitely glad I'm gonna get these 5 episodes done this week. And Veterans Day, and I can say Happy Veterans Day yet. That's gonna be tomorrow. But okay. So 3 months, and if you've been waiting since then for Big City Greens, and I'm sure you like other stuff that I do on the channel, but if you've just been only like Big City Greens and you didn't like anything else, I'm sorry for the wait. If you stuck around, I'm glad you stuck around. This is your week, Big City Greens week. Okay, so let's get started with it. Okay, so, and there's A plot, B plot, and the A plot starts with we see cookies. So okay, what's that? And I guess Tilly and Grandma, Alice, is decorating cookies. And that's pretty cool. And then Tilly says, "Oh, Grandma, like what cookies are you decorating?" And they're sweet but deadly, like me. Like one's a grenade, one's a sword. She has a sword. And what was the other one? There was a third one, right? I can't remember. Right, I forgot to tell you. I don't have a clip. I have a clip for Dinner Party. I don't have one for Tilly Tour. I looked. I'm sorry. I don't have it. But yeah, and here's I'm sweet but deadly, or was it deadly but sweet? And then until he's like, she's eating these hot candies. He's like, oh, one for the cookie, one for me, one for a cookie, one for me. Like, Tilly, oh my gosh. And Alice is like, Tilly, her mouth is full of them. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I would be able to do like maybe some, just I can't do that. But maybe I can. I don't know. Sorry. Excuse me. And then it's like, Tilly, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I have the famous big city landmarks. And she's like, why would you want to make cookies? So do that. And it's like, what does Statue of Responsibility, Statue of Liberty, Big Bang Tower, what is that supposed to be referenced on? I forgot the name. And the Silverway Bridge, and he's these are famous big city landmarks, and it's like Grandma's like, oh, those is a bunch of phooey. I don't care about this stuff. I don't know why you bother making them. These cookies I made are important to me because they are part of me. And you're just eating the cookies while talking to Grandma. Oh my goodness. It's fine because she's a kid, and she's like, oh, Grandma, like, but the famous part of the big city landmarks is people could get to see them, big city itself. That's what's important. And she's like, yeah, no. So it's like, okay, if you don't like it, I'm gonna show you. I don't like how she forces to go on the big city tour. I'm gonna go and take it on the big city tour, and then in Cricket and Cricket and Bill are just watching like this like dog wearing shoes, and then Cricket's like, dogs don't wear shoes. Okay, nice, Cricket. And then it's like, hey guys, Papa, Cricket, I'm taking Grandma for a big city tour, and she's like, no, you ain't. And, yeah, I am. And he's like, oh, have fun. And then Bill's like, oh, Cricket, that's so nice of your sister to take Grandma out. She gives the fresh air, which is true. Yeah, you do need fresh air, but I don't like how she forces her out. I would prefer maybe it's like a bet or something where, oh, I bet you can't last like a couple hours and big until 4 o'clock because that's when they're gonna come back anyway. And you guys got yourself a deal because she's war person like that. She never goes out in the deal, so But no, she forces her out. Alice is her own woman. And she says no, so she can easily say, no, I'm your grandma, I'm telling you no. But I don't know. She just goes along with it or whatever. And then this is the B plot where Bill's like, hey, your grandma is such a grump. She will never let me renovate the bathroom, but since she's out, I actually get a chance to do it. And look at this bathroom right here. It looks like the most luxurious thing. It removes the magazine. It's a pretty cool transition. It's just a horrific bathroom, and it's a Bill Green, like, you got your work cut out for you. And Cricket's like, yeah, Cricket Green, you got your work cut out for you. And Bill's like, I'm sure they work together. Back to A plot. He's like, oh, look, the Statue of Responsibility, and Alice's like, same thing, same as any other dumb statue. What was it? This opera, they're off key. Right in front of them. Oh my goodness. She doesn't pull any punches. And oh, the Silverway Bridge. It's just any stupid old bridge. It's look, Big Bang Tower. When you look, when you look down on it with the wind blowing in your hair, and you see all the people down there that look like ants, and it's like, and you see like her floppy cheeks are flopping in the air. Really, really good animation, and she's not having a good time. And it's like, are you, when you see one small thing, you've seen them all, and it's like, come on, Grandma, I'm trying here, and it's like, don't you care? Like, no. I don't care. Don't you understand? And then we get the past, which I'm really like. I love this history because there's mystery to the show, which people kind of see, kind of don't see, or they kind of easily figure it out. But I'm the kind of speculative type of guy. It's like, what happened to their mom? Basilio said their mom's coming back, and why did they lose the farm? Those are the two, the two mysteries. And now we actually got some backstory, and we also got something with the, what was it called? Family legacy of how like the farm started, which was pretty cool too. I forgot about that. But she's like, oh, I remember when those big city construction workers put this hunk of junk. I remember when they put all these hunk of junks of buildings and statues and freeways and Silverway bridges over acres and acres of farmland. Hard-working labor class, people putting their grit and soil into these lands, and they just, because they didn't have enough money to protect the farms, city owners just ransacked the place and put sidewalks and roads and stuff without even consideration. Like, we're just gonna Bo does you, and sign the paperwork. You sign your home to us. We bulldoze, and all the acres of farmland just gone. I totally understand where her anger is at. I totally get it now. It's like, come on, Grandma, you gotta give it a chance. No, 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 no. She out for revenge, and she's like, ugh. I understand why it might be important to you, Tilly, and important to other people, but because of what happened, and I'm like a very serious like farmer lady. We've seen in the past when she's a little girl, she cares about the farm. These things they're not important to me. Like she has a grudge. And then Tilly looks at the pamphlet. It's like, you're right, and she puts it away. Like, you're right, Grandma. Like I didn't understand where you were coming from, but now I do. And you know what? I've been taking on the big city tour. I'm gonna take the Tilly tour now because that's the name of the episode is called Tilly Tour. And it's like, come on. So okay, Tilly, and back to the B plot where it's like, okay. So the floor, the ceiling needs patching, but the faucet needs to be replaced. So what should it do? Oh, Cricket. Oh my goodness. He has a sledgehammer. He just bangs the sink. Oh my goodness, funny, but I'm taking a point off like, Cricket, why didn't you think this through? And also, Tilly taking Grandma, without Grandma's permission. Those two things. But, Cricket just hits it. He's like, Cricket, no! And he's like, it's like, the water saying Cricket, and as a good father, he's like, don't worry, boy, I'm coming to save you. He slips in some water. He accidentally grabs the shower head and poosh, now the water is splashing him. And Cricket, with his hair all wet and his clothes all wet, it's like, oh, water, you think you can defeat me? I'm Cricket Green, master of the elements. And he, clogs it with his hands, and with pressure, people know, it pours out the other side. And it's like, oh my god, the floor, the room's filling up with water. Dad, what should we do? And you see the water going in his mouth, and Cricket, oh, he's so bright. Oh my goodness. He's like, oh, good thinking, Dad. We'll eat the water. He's like, ah. And you hear Bill with the water going through. He's like, Cricket. Oh my goodness. We get back to the A plot where it's like, hey, okay, I'm taking on Tilly tour now. And isn't this great? And you hear like the trains and stuff. And Alice is like, Tilly, why is it so loud? Why would anyone want to be here? That's what I'm probably here. No one wants to be here, and it's the exact place for this beautiful creature to thrive. And she has a peanut like, sorry. And she has a peanut, and it looks like a green cat. Ugh. And I was like, what? Tilly, I've seen a cat. We have a cat. And then it comes out just like I'm horrified. And it's like, Tilly, what am I looking at? She's like, oh, what did Tilly call it? A cat, a cat pigeon or something. And it's like, oh, I forgot what it was called. A cat pigeon something. It's part cat, part rat, part pigeon. I think part raccoon, and who knows what else. And then he's like, oh, I can reproduce. Wait, so there's a male thing out there somewhere? Oh my goodness. And then Alice kind of takes appreciation, like, wow, you've never seen that, like, in the country. We see it's beautiful, fresh air, all the kindness in the world. And then, and it's not just to it. There's obviously hardships to farming. I learned in history class. Don't worry that, oh, he doesn't know the hardships of farming. I do. I understand. Like, not the whole concept, but I kind of, I read stuff, I get it. But, so, oh, you never seen that farmland. And he's like, nope, only big city because all the pollution and stuff. Oh, isn't it great? It isn't, but, made that thing. But, it's like, oh, like, you can't wait for you to sleep with sex. And, oh, do we go back to the B plot now? Well, let me just think for a second. If we go back to the B plot. No, I think we're still in A plot. Okay. Until he's like, oh, this is one next, and like, hey, look, here's this statue. Wait, no, it is a B plot. So, okay, the room is filling up with water, like, the bathroom, and and I didn't like this because I guess it made the things, but I know Bill's not a perfect parent, but come on. Bill's like, Cricket, and if this is the end for us, I'm sorry I never told you. When you were a baby, I fed you soda. Ugh. And then Cricket's like, Dad, I'm so sorry. I never told you this, but I broke your... And then the door bursts out of water, and then Bill's like, you broke my what now? Moment's over. We're not dying anymore. Maybe next time, Dad. Oh, let's hope not for next time. Oh my goodness. And then, it goes back to A plot, and Tilly's like, hey, look at the statue. And Alice like looks like, and she's like, it looks like any dumb statue. No, look at this. And it's one of those people who's like dressed up as a statue that does movements. It's pretty cool. It's a corporal. And Alice, if you didn't know, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler or not, but she was in the war. She puts like a quarter in, and he does like a dance with like a spinny like baton, and then Alice is like, oh my goodness, Tilly, pay attention. Tilly didn't say nothing, and then he stopped it, and like, oh, he stopped, and Tilly said, I'm sorry, Grandma, that's all. Oh, that's all 1 quarter can buy. And Alice is like, 1 quarter, leave that to me. And she. And he broke character. Like, wow, he's Howie. Oh my god, there's a bunch of quarters. He's rich now. And I was like, we're gonna be here for a while. Dance, Corporal, dance. And he has 2 batons. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then they look at the bathroom. Oh my god, the back to the B plot. The bathroom's in shambles. And Bill's like, well, what are we gonna do? My mom, Grandma is Bill's mother. He's like, Mom's gonna be so furious with me. She never even let me touch renovating the bathroom. What's she gonna do to me when I broke it? And he's like, hey, Dad, you're overwhelming yourself. We have an hour. What can 2 greens with a toolbox do in an hour? He's like, Cricket, that's a million things that we couldn't do in an hour. And he's like, that's because I'm thinking. We have no time to think with my willpower and your girdiness or whatever. We can do this. It's like, yeah, we can do this. And they run to the bathroom. Okay, I guess I'm gonna fix it. Back to the A plot, and then Tilly's like, this is my favorite place in the Tilly tour, and she's like, oh, cool hotel. And I was surprised, yeah, hotel. And then she's like, what? But Tilly goes to like a back alley next to it, and Alice is like, Tilly, this is your favorite place on the Tilly tour? And then you see the rats coming out. It's a laundromat. They're not allowed in there. I'm trying to figure out, did Tilly ever break into a place she's never been to before? I'm trying to think. I don't think she has. Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't. I'm taking a point off here also. So what is that? 3 points so far? Not bad. But and you basically go to a laundromat, and I want this, but they go into like a big basket in the laundromat that's connected to the hotel where to clean the towels and stuff, and it's like a steam room. Alice is like, Tilly, I can't get up. Like, this is the most luxurious thing ever. And Tilly's like, oh yeah, Grandma, it's like the worries of the world melt off your shoulders. And Alice is like, oh yeah, I need that. Oh my goodness. College and stuff. I need that. But and Tilly's like, oh, if you think this is good, Grandma, see, you're gonna see what we're gonna do next. And they're running a soap and stuff. Tilly's doing gracefully, and Alice is kind of messing up. And they're putting these tissues on their hair, kind of like they're having wigs, kind of like a sock hop. And Alice is like you're kind of doing, oh, look at me, officer. Like, look, I'm pretty. Because remember, what was it called? Grandma's License, I think. And he was trying to forward Officer Keys. And we were, oh, my license expired, huh? Like when she thought it was gonna work. It's like, no, that's not gonna work. So just kind of being kind of flirty. Oh, that's pretty nice. But until it's kind of laughing, they're doing like This hacky sack races. Alice falls in. Tilly, being a concerned granddaughter, "Are you okay?" And she's she's calling to the floor to win. Alice is here to win. And you're riding in one of those laundry cars. They bump into the custodian lady. Kind of wish she didn't do that. And he's like, "Hey, you do not shouldn't be back here." They run off. And Tilly's like, "Maybe we should get a fill up." Like, "No, Lost King, good, no." And I thought this was pretty funny, but almost like, oh my goodness, because it's like, I'm kind of glad they kind of went above this stereotype. So basically what happens is Alice and Tilly give the custodian lady the slip, and there's like this lady that kind of looks like Tilly, but a taller version, because it's like Alice is on the bottom or something, which is the classic, the two people in the robe. And then she said, "Oh, have you seen the person I'm after? Like an old lady and a little girl." And she pointed that way. She has magazine that to see like her mouth and stuff. And she's like, "Wait a minute," because it's a classic thing. She gives her the magazine, opens the robe. It's an actual lady that's naked under the robe, and she's like, "I am so sorry." I was caught off guard. I was like, "Oh my god!" They kind of went over the stereotype of, the classic, the two people running away from the law, and they have a bathrobe, and they went over there. I'm not me. And they say, "Oh, wait a minute!" They take off. No, it's an actual person, which is funny. It was like, "Oh my goodness!" Never bothered this lady again. Oh my goodness. She's like, "I am so sorry," but she made an assumption, and then she's like, "Oh, like." "You guys are not going over." She's trying to go through the window. She throws a dirty clothes bag at like the iron dining board. Poof, it bounced. They painted these two T-shirts. "Oh, you guys are not going anywhere." "Oh, that's what you think." And Alice pushes the button of the spin thing where the clothes are. And he's like, "I'm gonna get you." "Oh no, it's my lunch break." "Oh, you're not my problem anymore." Okay, cool. They give them the slip. They gave her the slip and stuff, because I'm not sure they heard about the lunch break. And they get out, and then and I was like, "Oh, I had a great time, Tilly." "Oh, really, Grandma?" Like, "Yeah, I had a great time." "Here's the thing, Tilly. Why are you doing this for me? I don't understand. I appreciate it, but why?" "It's because Grandma." Because of her backstory, I understand, but if you just give Big City a chance, you can see all the wonders about it. I know they're next to in a rough apartment, but hear the police sirens and the glass breaking right next to Tilly. Was it necessary? I don't think it was necessary. I think it's kind of too realistic. What cities are really like? Like, no, we didn't need that. And then you see Bill and Cricket fixing the bathroom, scrubbing and hammering the sinks and stuff. And it's like, whew, oh, it's 4 o'clock or like 5 o'clock. Grandma, the mom, and they're hanging in your house. Is like, "Lazy bums, we're home." And then, "Oh, hey girls, how was the tour?" And Bill is holding a wrench. Cricket puts it in his mouth to kind of hide it. You could have put it behind the couch or something. Ugh, it's nasty in your mouth. And Alice is like, "Oh, the tour was just dandy." Tilly, she's rubbing her head like you sweet little thing. She got me on a hook for trying new things. So you know what? After my night bath, I'm gonna let you renovate the bathroom. How does that sound? And Cricket spits out the wrench. And Bill's like, "What?" And that's the end of the episode. This half of the episode. I would give it a 75. I thought this was a good half of the episode. I thought it was good. Yeah, 75. Yeah. Okay. So I'm back with Big City Greens, and everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys later today for Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 17B, called Dinner Party. Alright, Bye.